Hey, what's up? It's Justin, aka Diego again. Back with you, talking about Protection Paladin and the rotation that we all use. It's called the 969 rotation, if you didn't know that by now. The reason that we use this rotation is because it's got the highest uptime. You're always doing something, you always got ability off cooldown, or you're always refreshing something. You're always reapplying a judgment effect, which either light or wisdom. And then if you're expecting a Hardy Crusade, which you probably are, you always you're refreshing that. And then Judgments of the Just, you're always refreshing that. And then obviously it's got the highest uptime for Holy Shield, near 100%, based upon depending on how fast the boss is swinging. But majority of the bosses won't extend all the charges. I'm gonna, I got a couple of clips here for you, so you can see how I use it in action and on test dummies, because obviously test dummies are not really subjective. I wanted to show you that I do follow this in action, and it is a good threat spec or threat rotation. But so I got my 6-second cooldowns, which are Hammer of the Righteous and Shield of the Righteous, bound to 1 and 2. Judgment is 3, which is a 9-second cooldown for me. If you spec into it with 2 points, it'd be 8 second, but it wouldn't matter in the rotation. You would only still be able to use it at 9 seconds. And then Holy Shield, and then Consecration. Holy Shield's 4, Consecration is 5. So the add-on I use, which some of you might ask me about, it's called Protection is Surprisingly Stupendous. I believe it could be found on curse.com. That's what I use there that you saw. I basically follow that. But that does prioritize Holy Shield when it comes off of cooldown. And you guys need to know that Holy Shield has a 10-second duration, but it's an 8-second cooldown. So ideally, the cooldown and the duration overlap. So it should have 100% uptime. That's why this add-on prioritizes Holy Shield before the duration comes off, because it's off of cooldown. So you don't necessarily have to use it sometimes, but that's just how that works. So you kind of see me here on Northrend Beast. I'm following it pretty rigorously, and then you'll see my off-tank taunt, and then I'll kind of show you that I kind of just like stand there because I don't want to out-threat him. So I kind of just beat on him a little bit and just kind of, So I just taunted back, and you see how I was kind of out of rotation there, and I got right back into it using my 9-second cooldowns with my 6-second cooldowns. The way you do it is you just gotta stagger them. You use a 6-second cooldown and then a 9-second cooldown, or vice versa, a 9-second cooldown and a 6-second cooldown. I always use a 9-second cooldown first, just because it's easier. For you first-time users, you can make a macro. It's called a cast sequence macro. You just / cast sequence, separated by a space, and then the ability name, like Shield of the Righteous, for example, and then comma, and then space, Hammer of the Righteous. And then you just combine, what it does is it combines those two buttons into one. But, I mean, you see what I did here. If you play the video back on the twins, I opened up with 2 6-second abilities just for the snap threat, and it kind of throws the rotation out. But you'll see if you go back, I kind of just naturally fall right back into it. It's really hard to fall out. Like if you mess this rotation up, like oops, I used 2 6 seconds, or oops, I used 2 9 seconds. It's not too hard to recover. I mean, you get right back in the flow of it. If you watch my videos again, you'll see that I just kind of fall right back into it naturally, even if I mess up or miss something. So yeah, the 969 is the highest threat rotation you could use that optimizes keeping Holy Shield up to near 100% of the time. Obviously maximizing survivability and threat at the same time. I can promise you there's nothing else out there that's better, that keeps Holy Shield up to a near 100% uptime and increases your threat more than what this threat rotation does. So if you guys have any questions, please comment or message me. If there's anything that I wasn't clear on, let me know and I'll clarify it for you via mail or just comment. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want more pointers. Rate it or troll me, please. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.